Lothar, how do you describe this opportunity for this young German side here?
Yes, but for the young German
back, a little formational shift. They play with a back four against Australia. This looks like it's going to be a back three or a back five, but Arturo Vidal slips into that attacking midfield role underneath Alexis Sanchez and Eduardo Vargas.
These are two of the teams we expect to see making a lot of noise next summer when we come back for the World Cup. Although Vidal's pressure redirects the pass, Vidal to return. Alexis Sanchez is in, off the post. The new all-time leading goal scorer in the history of the Chilean national team, Alexis Sanchez. Goal 38 as it stands. The Chilean players have surrounded the referee. Alexis is still celebrating.
Well, it seems
the assistant referee is staying put at the top of the 18-yard box. And pressure there and a giveaway. Draxler running. Stindl in front of him. Draxler wants it himself, and it's just over the bar.
Draxler misses an opportunity to slip Stindl in here. And as soon as he sees that gap close, Stindl makes a run across goal. Leaves it to Draxler.
Score plenty of goals off corners with Bayern Munich. Aranguiz, who also plays in Germany, standing in the outswinger looking for him. That was Pablo Hernandez rising over the top of Vidal, but a comfortable opening save for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Here's Matthias Ginter. Hey, that's a deflected shot and a quick reaction there by Herrera. Stindl coming through a couple of Chilean legs.
He does well just to redirect this one on goal.
Julian Draxler on Aranguiz. Great step overs to create space. Draxler clipping it in. It's Kimmich back in front. That's what he's trying to do at least. Ended up putting it right in the hands of Johnny Herrera.
Germany have really settled into this game now. They found a good rhythm, a good tempo, good spacing, moving the ball, places through the ball. And that had ter Stegen.
Looking for space to get across the way, and Bolsayor is able to lift it into the box. Isla the header, sent back in. Well wide though in the end.
Kimmich does well initially to get this one across because two Chilean defenders had come over to close him down. Aranguiz does well because he closes down the space between him and Chan, forcing him to take it early, comes slicing off the right boot.
Got options all around him. He's trying to play it across now for Hector. Driven right in front and stabbed home. Germany have tied it. Lars Stindl getting the start by himself up front. More than a half hour, Chile were playing with the lead, and you saw Germany growing and growing and growing into the game. And it's one apiece now late in the first half.
And it started all the way back in their own end, and they're able to beat that press because Chile...
Alexis able to use his strength to drive it inside. Looking to get an attempt away. ter Stegen all the way down to his right. Using all of that 6'2" frame to deny Alexis Sanchez a second goal.
And Matthias Ginter had a look.
It is Alexis. It's just over the bar.
It went near side, and it is dipping. Just dips a little bit too late. It was in a perfect spot if he just...
Foot on the cross, but it falls kindly to Aranguiz. Looking to cut back. Mustafi had to be careful. Now the cross for Vidal. Couldn't get up and over it. You know how good he is scoring goals in the air.
And Kimmich is really clever here. A lot of times you see a fullback backpedaling against the jump from an on-rushing striker, but he has a...
Coming along for Vidal. Back for Vargas outside of the foot. Oohs from the crowd.
Well, it was an inventive effort from Vargas. It was a little 1-2, a little dummy off the corner, and then he looks for the return pass, and he's just trying to hit this with the outside of the boot to bend it in that far corner.
In for Sebastian Rudy, options either side. It's going to be in for Stindl through traffic, and Herrera was able to get enough of his body behind it. Bobble around in the rebound, second save of the game for him.
Well, I saw below us the German bench applauding that move.
Friendly with Denmark, and then this Confederations Cup. Vidal able to turn off the chest, off the throw, looking to play it in for the substitute, Rodriguez, who couldn't cut it back into space.
It's a really well-timed run by Rodriguez. He comes across the line, curves his run to stay on side. Exchange between those Bayern Munich teammates.
Well, a tactical battle. Fascinating to watch. Didn't have the fireworks.